that's when I had the whack upside the head. That's when I had the V8 moment. Disney never sent me out to the park to sweep the streets. They sent me out to the park to connect with the family that had probably saved 3 to 5 years of their discretionary income to come to Disney for maybe once in their lifetime. There are 3 things that enable the sales rep and underwriter relationship to flow. And that is, number 1, communication. Number 2, there's creativity. And number 3, there is consistency. You know what you have at the Hartford? You have what I call brand swagger. Brand swagger is like, we got it going on. You know what's so cool? All right, so I'm looking at you're studying your company, 200 years old, but then you're the number one small commercial in your space. That's huge. That's like amazing. And I want to do a fun exercise. I want you to get back into your cohorts with Oh Brilliant One. I want you to decide who's going to be person A and who is going to be person B. All right? Person A, I would like for you to describe in detail the attributes or the characteristics of your principal, one of your principals, your producer, or CSR. All right. Now, the whole purpose of that exercise for us was really for us to think about how well am I listening and am I able to share what I just heard. Purpose. So talk to me about that.
Just having something bigger than your own desires, something outside that you can believe in and work towards.
Wow. You know what's so awesome about that, Ashley? I have discovered in this work that 30 years ago, a number of people went to work and they settled for a chair, a check, and a cup of coffee in Cubicle Farm and woke up 30 years later and said, this is not purposeful. Because they pursued money but had no meaning, they chased status but had no satisfaction, and they went after power but had no purpose. Where there is no purpose, there is abuse of time, abuse of energy, abuse of resources, and instead of being laser focused, they are a floor lamp of diffused energy because there is no purpose. Mary Ellen, Jay, Laura, Brian Tran, Carla Burgess, join us on stage. I would like to ask our esteemed colleagues, what did they hear in their group as it relates to what are they going to do to own it, create it, sustain it? Jay, what are y'all going to do to own it?
We are going to continue to create our own disruption by further investing in this CEO and CCO partnership.
Nice. Laura, pass the mic over to Brian. Brian, what are you going to do to own it? What'd you hear?
We're going to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Wow. Awesome. Woohoo! Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, when you feel the heat and the pressure, and can we just talk as a family for a moment? And you're going to feel heat and pressure this year. Heat and pressure is not a bad thing. A diamond is formed through heat, pressure, and change. So if we are going to hit 1 million quotes and 300,000 new customers, when our boss, our manager, our leader is bringing the heat, it's because they know that we have the ability to bring it.
I wrote my responses out on Saturday, okay? Simon and I did not talk about what he was going to speak to. And it is freakish, some of the points that he said that I wrote down.
As a leader, how do you stay motivated and inspired?
So, no lie, Simon. What I wrote down is very similar to when you were telling your story. So, a lot of you know I have 2 daughters. My beautiful Abigail, who's going to be 16 next month, and Caroline, who's 13. Every day I wake up and I see their faces, and that's my big motivator. In terms of I got to go out, I got to provide for them. My husband's a stay-at-home dad, and he is amazing. And then I come into work every day, and no lie, I see all of your faces, and I just feel a keen responsibility. Can we please stand up and give Simon T. Bailey a rousing Thank you, Simon. Thank you.